grade 12s. This is a lesson on the equation of a circle. The equation of a circle, you have seen it in grade 11, but in grade 11 it was in Euclidean geometry. So in this section is in analytical geometry. The word geometry means drawing, so it's a drawing. But with analytical, it's a drawing on a Cartesian plane. So this formula, x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r. It is in your formula sheet, so you don't have to memorize it. You can get it in your formula sheet. And then the a is the x coordinate of the center. B is the y coordinate of the center. If you are given it in a form like that, x squared plus y squared, it means the center is in the is at the origin. So when the center is at the origin, your drawing will look like this. Then your center there is at the origin, and the coordinate is 0 and 0. That's why you have that formula. For this formula, the center will not be at the origin, it will be somewhere else. Then your center will be A and B. So this is how these two graphs look. So I'm going to show you how you find the center if you are not given the center. Okay, now when you're finding the center, your equation must be written in a form x minus a squared plus b minus plus y minus b squared, not in that form. So we're going to go through these steps to see how do we find it in the correct form. The first thing about put x and y, put x and x squared and x, not x squared and x squared, x squared and x, y squared and y together. When you look at this equation, the x squared and y squared, they are not together. Okay, here, complete the square. You remember in grade 11, you completed the square, but you're only completing the square for x. Now in this question, you're going to complete the square twice, for x and for y. How do you do that? You do half the coefficient of x, then you square it. I'll show you. And then add on the right hand side. Whatever you would have added on the left hand side, you must add on the right hand side. Take each square term in the bracket and square that bracket. I'll show you that. Use the calculator to find r squared. Okay, now let's look at the example. On this example, they say we must put the x and the x squared together. So I'll have x squared minus 4x together plus y squared plus 2y together, and the number will take it to the right hand side, minus 20, right? And then the next thing they say we must complete the square. So x squared, what is the coefficient of x? Is minus 4. So I'm going to write that minus 4x. Then I'm going to add half the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is minus 4. Half it, then square it. Right? Then you do for y. Y squared plus 2y. Half the coefficient of y, 2 over 2, then square it. Then I have 20. Now I have to add these two things that I've added that way on the left hand side. I'm going to add to the right hand side. Add half the coefficient, 4 divided by 2, it's 2. So I'll have minus 2 squared plus 1, 2 over 2 is 1 squared. Right? Now let's continue. The next thing says take each square term. This is my square term. That one is not squared. This is my other square term. So I'm going to take one square term. I'm going to take x. Then here, 4 over 2 is 2. Then I must take the sign minus 2. Then I square it. Half square term. Take each square term. Square term there. Square term there. Square it. Now I do the same thing for y. It will be y plus 1 squared. Then you use a calculator to find r. You're going to punch all of that in your calculator and then you'll find your r. So you'll punch 20 plus square root of minus 2, which is 4, plus square root of 1, which is 1, and your answer will be 25. So you're done. What is your center? Your center is 2 and minus 1. You remember the formula says x minus a. So every time you take it as a center, you need to change the sign. And then your radius. Your radius is the square root of the radius. square root of 25, which is 5. Now I want to explain this part here. Where did the minus 4 go? This term, it's x minus 2 squared. First times first, x squared. X times minus 2 times 2, minus 4x. Minus 2 times minus 2, positive 4. So this, when you write it like that, is exactly like that. You don't need to write the middle term. It is included in the product of the binomial. So this is, I'm just showing you how that is done. You don't have to show it. You just need to write that. I'm just showing you why you don't write that middle term. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching. Please practice. Thank you.